You ever wish you could send a message to your younger self? A little warning, maybe some advice, or just to let them know it's gonna be okay? Well, in this explainer, we're gonna dig into this really powerful letter written from a future self to their past. And hidden inside is a kind of roadmap for turning pain into your greatest comeback. So the letter kicks off with just 3 simple words, but wow, they pack a punch. I see you. I mean, that's the ultimate validation, isn't it? It's a message from the future that confirms all that loneliness, that feeling of being totally invisible. It was all real, and it was seen by the one person who matters most, the person you're about to become. Okay, so let's make this real for a second. I want you to picture the version of you from your absolute hardest time. You know the one, heartbroken, scared, full of doubt. Now, what if they got a letter from you, right now? What would you absolutely need them to know? That question. That's really the heart of this whole thing. So our journey starts by looking back, and this letter, it doesn't try to sugarcoat anything. Not at all. It dives right into the heart of the pain, just straight up acknowledging that the struggle was 100% real. This is the feeling the letter is talking to. That feeling of being crushed, small, and just not good enough. And instead of trying to dismiss that pain, the future self validates it. It's like they're saying, yep, that was real, it mattered, and I'm here to honor it. And then comes the first massive message from the future. It's not just a hopeful wish. It's basically a spoiler alert for your own life. It's a declaration of fact that changes everything. No matter how impossible it feels, you survive it all. But surviving is just the beginning. The letter reveals something huge, that the pain wasn't just something to get through. It was something to be used. It actually became the very fuel for a total transformation. This is such a powerful way to reframe things, right? The letter is basically arguing that the worst parts of our past, all the mistakes, the doubts, the heartbreak, they aren't waste. They're raw material. They are literally the fuel that powers the person we're meant to become. So how does this actually happen? Well, the letter lays out a pretty clear path. And it's not about ignoring these tough feelings, it's about turning towards them. You have to actually face the shadows, hold the grief you've been avoiding. And yeah, even embrace the anger you were probably told to hide. And that, according to the letter, is what ignites the fire. And that fire, forged from all that past pain, it isn't destructive. It actually becomes a source of clarity. It burns away all the doubt and leaves behind this solid core of courage and even joy. It becomes a permanent, unstoppable part of who you are. Okay, so after all that work, after facing the shadows and turning all that pain into fuel, who is the person that walks out on the other side? Who is this future self? This is the proof your past self was desperate for. It's so simple but so profound. It's a declaration that the struggle wasn't for nothing. The transformation is real. The person on the other side isn't just surviving anymore. They are truly alive and finally whole. The evolution here is just stunning, isn't it? The person who used to make themselves smaller just to feel safe, who hid from their own shadows, becomes someone who speaks their truth without any apologies. This isn't just a small tweak. It's a fundamental shift from being a victim of your past to becoming the hero of your future. So what does this comeback actually look like in real life, in practice? How does this transformed person actually live and move through the world in a different way? The comeback shows up in these new abilities. It's the power to actually speak your truth, to set firm boundaries and not feel guilty about it, to prioritize your own heart without that nagging feeling you're doing something wrong. It's about not running from discomfort anymore, but walking straight through it because you now know it has something important to teach you. The letter closes with this one final piece of advice, and it's all about trust. It's a reminder that even in your absolute lowest moments of doubt, that strength is already inside you. You might not feel it, you might not be able to see it yet, but it's there. It's the very foundation of the person you're becoming. And that's really the ultimate takeaway, isn't it? The comeback isn't something that just happens to you. It's not about luck or waiting for the world to change. It is forged by you. Every single struggle you get through, every shadow you decide to face, that is what builds it. You are the reason it exists. You are the architect of your own triumph.